Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you're gonna see a story of murder, greed, violence, exploitation, adultery, and treachery. All those things we hold near and dear to our hearts.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz.
Hello, my name is Claire Davis and I am the director of Chicago alongside Mrs. Michael. Chicago is a really special musical for me because it has given me the opportunity to see students that I started working with in Year 7 grow throughout the school and now finally have their chance within these big lead roles in their final show at the school.
All that jazz.
I remember seeing Martha in the role of Tamika, Lucy when she joined the school into the Cinderella ensemble, and Gerard in his part as the ugly sister. And to see these students grow throughout the process and become the performers they are today is one of the best parts of my job. Shows like this aren't possible without having a brilliant technical team around us, and we are so fortunate here at Wellington School to have the best technical support. Stuart Comley and his team of technicians really do make our shows look professional, and I couldn't be more thankful to him.
Hi, my name is Lucy. I'm in the upper sixth and I'm playing the role of Roxy. When I found out that I'd got the part of Roxy Hart, I was so excited, and it's because I'm not much of a dancer. I've not previously been a dancer in shows, but this was my chance to enhance my dancing skills, and then hopefully to become a triple threat, which is something I've always wanted to do in musical theatre.
Roxy Hart.
Around school, I do a lot of things, but I think being in Chicago and having this huge commitment has taught me how to prioritise commitments, which I think in the future and when I go to uni and I go on, it's helped with my organisation skills a lot. Musical theatre has always been something I've wanted to do, and now that I've learnt how to dance from this show, from Dean's help, Martha is fantastic at dancing, and when we do our dance break at the end, that was a lot to learn for me, but it really paid off.
Isn't it great? Isn't it swell?
Another big thing I have really loved about this show is seeing a different principal cast. So Gerard and Finn, I always knew they were good at drama, but I didn't know how well they could sing, and seeing them in their roles just blows me away every time. Gerard's Mr. Cellophane makes me cry every time. It's so good, yeah.
Hello, I'm Mr. Deus Jones, also better known as Mr. DJ here in the music department, and this is my first show here at Wellington. I have known the Performing Arts department for a number of years here and always been incredibly impressed with the shows. I've seen a number of them. I've been involved musically with one before as well, but this is actually my first time here in the department as the director of music, and it has been an absolute joy to conduct this cast in this amazing musical, Chicago. For many people, I'm sure, our first experience of Chicago was the brilliant 2002 film, which I watched again recently because it is such a delight. And I think we've done an incredible job here in replicating the excitement of the jazz era from the 1920s. We have a terrific cast, an amazing band, 13-piece band here on stage, and it is going to be an absolute dream to conduct this cast.
If life is a game,
my name's Gerard King, I'm in the upper sixth and I play the role of Amos Hart. I was really excited to find out that I was playing the role of Amos because he's quite unlike myself, and it was quite a challenge for me to try and portray his emotions, but it's been really enjoyable.
Is that right?
That's right, officer. Well, aren't you the cheerful little murderer?
Murderer? Why, just last week the jury fenced a man for shooting a burglar.
My first production was in Year 6, The Lion King, when I played the role of Pumbaa. And then in year 7, I was in School of Rock as one of the kids, and in year 9 in Cinderella I was an ugly stepsister. I spent the last couple of years in the ensemble, and this year I'm really excited to be cast as one of the main roles.
Cause you can look right through me, walk right by me. I never know I'm there.
I study A-level drama with a lot of people that are in the lead roles. However, it's been exciting to work with them outside of lessons.
I hope I haven't taken up too much of your time tonight.
I'm Louisa, I'm in Upper 6th and I'm playing Mary Sunshine. I was really excited to get the role of Mary Sunshine. I'm primarily a play actor, so going into a musical was kind of really interesting, and I really liked the audition process, but I wasn't really expecting a lot from it, and it was really exciting to get Mary Sunshine. I like to think Mary Sunshine's a bit like me, because she's quite bubbly and optimistic, and she sees the good in everyone, even Billy Flynn and Roxy, who really perhaps don't have that much good in them, but she's really optimistic throughout the entire show. So I'm going to Rose Bruford in September to study American Theatre Arts, which involves acting, directing and playwriting, so I'm really excited to carry on my acting journey.
Hi, my name's Georgia Michael and I co-directed Chicago with Miss Davies. So Chicago is actually based on a true story. It follows the lives of women who have been sent to prison for various different reasons.
Roxy, relax. In this town, murder is a form of entertainment. Besides, in 47 years, Cook County ain't never hung a woman yet.
And how actually their experience within that turns into them being very fame hungry, and we see that progress throughout and how they play the system and work through the system. So it's a really fun and fascinating story to follow.
1920. How old were you? Don't remember.
So when I started at Wellington, I started as a Lambda teacher, and 2 of my students were Finn and Louisa. So Louisa, I first saw her, she walked into the room, and if I'm honest, she looked terrified, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have to really work with this girl to get her out of her shell. And she started acting, and I thought, where has that come from? So then that led to a couple years later, I cast her in Gatsby as the leading role of Daisy, and now it's so fun to see her do Mary Sunshine in Chicago. And Finn, again, walked into Lambda. He came across as your typical teenage boy, almost maybe a bit too cool for it, and then he started acting again. And again, it was another one where you just go, do you know what, you've really got something here. And I've never seen him in a musical. I saw him in Les Mis very, very briefly, but I've never seen and been able to work with him as a big part of it. And I was a bit unsure at first in terms of what he would bring to it, but I had absolutely no reason to be.
Oh, yeah. Now you got it. Oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes,
He has flown through this whole process, and it's been just, a complete joy to watch.
My name's Martha, I'm in the Upper 6th and I'm playing the role of Velma Kelly.
And I slump until finally I faint.
Since joining the school in Year 7, I have played a number of different roles. My first role was in Year 7, where I played Tamika in School of Rock. She's a character that's quite shy at the beginning, and then she finds that she has this voice, and she's an amazing singer, which was quite like me in Year 7, as I'd not really had any singing experience. I'd never used my voice or sung in front of people. So playing now Velma Kelly, who is this fierce, sassy character, is such a contrast, but it's just been so fun to now have the confidence to sing in front of everyone and show it off.
I simply cannot do it alone.
I'm Finn. I'm in the lower 6th and I'm playing the role of Billy Flynn. I love Billy Flynn's suave kind of character. he's just really big personality, and everyone loves him really. I've loved the cast, I've loved interacting with the cast, we had some great laughs, and I find myself really looking forward to each rehearsal.
And what did you say, Roxy? I said, go away!
So I come in with this big kind of bundle of energy to be released for the show. My favourite moment in the show has to be All I Care About Is Love, because I love it. I love the lighting, the whole set, the feathers around, and I love singing it as well. It's my favourite song.
No, not me. All I care about is love. All he cares about is love.
I was really excited to choreograph Chicago. It's a show that I've wanted to choreograph for ages, mostly because Bob Fosse has been a huge inspiration to me forever. So even as a kid when I was dancing, now to being a creative, I use and see his work so often, and it inspires me so much. So now to get to jump in as a choreographer and actually work on probably his most iconic show has been so exciting and something I've wanted to do forever. So in a way, it's kind of like a dream come true.
I don't care, my baby's there and baby's bound to keep me warm. We're sticking together and ain't we got fun? So much.
Working with this group of students has been really, really enjoyable. I've worked with the lower school, and working with the older students in a way is different because some of them have experiences performing or they've been doing it for a long time. But even with Chicago, it's a very stylized, particular kind of show. And to see them jump in and really give it their all, the effort that they've put in has really been amazing. It's a massive ensemble show, and they've all really come together and worked together, and seeing it come to life has been really special, and I'm so glad I've got to be a part of it.